Hi guys, welcome to My Games Lounge. This is Respawn Roscoe. I'm going to talk you through the final boss of Bound by Flame. This bit you're seeing is me about to get my bum kicked quite heavily by this guy, and he's really tough. But generally the game overall is quite good. I very much enjoyed my playthrough. It's challenging. It makes you think about the fight and what style you're going to take. For this one I used the ranger style. Bang, there I am, I'm dead. I'm not sure you can do it as the warrior with this, and I didn't have a high enough upgrade on my pyromancer to really give him any damage on the powers. It's a shame that Bound by Flame's taken a bit of criticism from some of the big review sites. I don't think 4s and 5s are particularly respectful to the game, to be honest. I really enjoyed my playthrough. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it's good. I hope you enjoy it. But this guy can be a bit frustrating, and what you're going to need is you're going to need to be able to counter attack very quickly and give out a lot of damage, and you're going to need to hit him from range quickly, and fireballs just aren't going to cut it because these things hit you and they hit you hard. So you're going to need to look at your crossbow. Now, I didn't use the crossbow generally throughout the game. I didn't find it particularly useful, but in this fight it really is. I tried so many things to beat it. It really took me a while to get this through. So at the moment I do take a while with this. I apologise because I haven't used the crossbow, so I wasn't sure what kind of things you could do with it. But as you can see, I've got the assassin one there, and I'm just flicking through the different options of things you can add to it, and I've seen one there that will give me plus 45 on the physical damage, which is what I'm interested in. I'm not bothered about putting poison on him or anything like that. I just want him dead. So I'm going for as stronger arrows as I can get when I fire at him from distance. So I'm just going to make a note. Let's see, it says 45 plus 15 on there. So what I'm going to do is just make a note of the things that I need to craft, so I can actually upgrade that. I find it quite funny, the idea that you're mid-battle and you're just like, excuse me, just 1 second, dude. Just going to pop into my menu system here, just make a few arrows, just have a cup of tea or something. I'll be with you in a minute. So there we are, we're on the battlefield, we're crafting away, we've made our crossbow nice and strong, and there it comes. So what I'm going to do, as he comes quite close, you do get the odd opportunity to strike, so just quick little flash of a strike and then run. Don't do anything that gets you into a chain of attacks, because he can break them and then he will kick your ass big time. So I'm just running around, keeping a nice perimeter around him and firing arrows at him. I've mapped them to triangle, so left trigger and triangle, I think it was, to fire them at him, and I'm just literally spamming him, and as you can see his life's dropping quite rapidly because I've upgraded it to 45, plus because he's firing at me it's considered a counter attack. Sometimes you can see when you hit it as a counter attack, it obviously goes through that nice Michael Bay style slow motion. So here he is doing his thing. You think you're doing quite well, you're kicking his ass, and then oh, dragon, nice. So the dragon swoops in. Thankfully he goes away when the dragon swoops in. So as you can see, I'm using the right, not trigger, the right analog stick, that's it, and I'm just trying to lock onto the different components of the dragon. I've got the dragon's head and I'm firing arrows at that, and I've got the feet, the left, as I'm looking at it, the left foot there, just shooting arrows at it from distance while it's going through its routine of fire. You're going to need your health potions, so if you take some hits, you get less than halfway down your health, considering 1 or 2 hits will kill you. Just take a health potion as quickly as you can. At this stage I have run out of arrows, I think. So I was just checking to see if I had any other components, and I'm just going to again just have a quick sit down on the battlefield and make myself a few arrows. I've found the menu system a touch easy to flick around from one thing to another, perhaps a little bit too quickly sometimes, so if I'm taking a while, just fast forward it a bit. So there I am, crafting as many arrows as I possibly can. I know it seems a little bit of a spam, if you like, but if you want your golden trophy for finishing it on the captain difficulty, you've got to do what you got to do sometimes, I guess. It is worth it in the end when that little noise pops up for you. So there we go, I'm just making some crossbow bolts. If you don't have the correct components, just go into your bag and make some raw metal, and I think it's raw bones, the other one that you need. Just make as many as you can. Before this battle, I went back to the camp in the palace of the Ice Lords, and I sold everything that I had, every jewel, every collectible item I didn't need. I sold it, got the money, and you can actually use gold as a crafting tool to make things like raw metal and things. So as long as you got thousands and thousands of gold, you'll be okay. This is as close to death as I got. Don't get carried away hacking away at the legs. Just hack a bit, run away, hack a bit, and if you just do slash slash and dodge, slash slash dodge, you should be okay. Now this is where you got to be ready, because as soon as that dragon goes, he's on you straight away. There's no break, there's no little cutscene. He'll start firing stuff at you, he'll jump at you and get on. So as soon as the dragon starts to turn away, either put your guard up, oh there we go, nearly dead, take a health potion, run away, do anything you can to just get away from him as soon as that dragon's gone, and then get back into this going round in like a perimeter around him as he's firing his bolts, and shoot the arrows at him again, just from a distance, just going round. There's usually gaps in those little fireballs, so you can find your way through. Again, nearly, you see a couple of hits, nearly dead. I didn't realise I came so close to dying watching this back now, but just make sure you got your health potions. Now at the moment the dragon's coming back on, so what you're going to do is you're going to need to just keep hitting him to the point he stops attacking, and then repeat what you did with the dragon. And it's just a matter of, again, locking onto the components of the dragon, firing from distance, keeping your health up, and you should be okay. Okay, so the dragon's there. He's leaning his head down, which is always the sign that you've got a little bit of an opportunity to attack. So if you want to go close to the head and give it a good smash with your daggers, go for it. The problem is when you do that, if you get a little bit too close to his head, he'll quickly come back at you with something. So either go behind his head like this, down the sides, and take out one of the hands while he's doing it, or just keep your distance and keep going for it with the arrows. Again, if you're doing the hands like before, just a couple of slashes and just press your circle button to jump back. I think I've run out of bolts again, but as you've noticed, my components are a little bit low, so I'm going to go into my usable item. I don't know why I keep going into skills, I must be flicking the button wrong. I'm just going to go into my bag and I'm going to create some raw metal with my gold. Again, you know, just sat down, big dragon there behind me. Excuse me, mate. Just gonna, make some of this raw metal. Then I'm gonna make some bolts. Then I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? What's it like being a dragon? It's all right. Cool. There we go. As many as you possibly can. Keep it going. Right, so I'm making crossbow bolts now. Just as many as the components will allow me to make. Keep going and going and going and going and going until you've got enough to kill him. I didn't actually count how many I fired, but I'm guessing it was close to 200, 250 to kill both the dragon twice and the hard dude. So there we go. Did you notice that? As soon as the dragon goes away, you kill the dragon, he jumped straight for me. That would have killed me if I hadn't been ready. So make sure you use the circle button. As soon as you see those swords light up or the dragon leaves, press your circle button and dodge, just in case. You'll see the dragons actually flying around. You can't see the dragon flying, but you can see the little like firebolt things, the white firebolts falling from the sky. That's the dragon flying around now, trying to spam you as you go. But as you can see, I'm just keeping my perimeter. I'm firing the bolts at him from distance. I think I take a health potion here just to be safe because I'm so close to doing it. I do not want to fail. Dragon's back for a blooming third time. Again, just keep attacking the hard demon guy until he stops attacking you. He does carry on a bit when the dragon's there, but he has to stop because he's in control of the dragon, I think. So heads down, quick slash slash slash, get away, or not, get yourself nice and burned. Health potion. Don't worry, just get yourself healed up. You can shoot arrows at him as soon as you get away. So his head's down. I'm going to try and go down the side, I think, and get the hand. Yep, get the hand while his head's distracted. Just take that one out. Run across. This is the bit where you've got to be careful. Slash slash dodge. Slash slash dodge. Even if you dodge and nothing happens, it's it's worth doing. Again, he's back up straight away. He's after me again. Use your dodge button, and he's only got a tiny bit of health now. Your health's full, and you have kicked his ass big time. Here's a little bit of a scrap. Nice cut sequence. I'm surprised they didn't try the old fast button press thing on these type of things. They're always popular at the moment, aren't they? Quick time events and such. But no, it's just a straightforward cutscene. You've beaten him at this point, and your trophy will pop after you've done the next bit. You've made your decision as to what you're going to do with the world, and you see the credits. Then you'll get a chain of all the trophies just pop at once. So if you've started it on captain difficulty like I did, you'll get they do stack. So you'll get the captain, you'll get Buffalo and Hawk. I think it is the 3 trophies for completing the game. So that's how you beat the boss. It is very much about being a bit lucky, making sure you've got plenty of arrows, plenty of health packs as well, and keep your distance from him. Do not try and engage him in one-to-one combat, unless he comes at you with the bit where his swords light up. When he does that, just dodge and counter and get away, and he will start firing the little balls of fire at you, and you can just spam him with the arrows. So that's it. Hope this helps you out. If you got stressed, don't worry, so did I. There'll be more on Bound by Flame next week on My Games Lounge. If you've not read the review yet, it's available now. I've got a nice video review for you and a written one as well. It's a good game. Don't believe some of the things that have been said about it. It is rough around the edges, and they maybe could have done a little bit more with the RPG elements, because when they were there, they were very good. But this game is not a 4 out of 10. It really isn't. That's quite insulting. I may have been perhaps a little bit generous, but that was because I actually enjoyed the game. I thought it was funny, I thought the combat was fun, and I thought for the budget that Spiders worked to, they did an exceptional job. This is the final choice. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but on a separate video, I think I might spoil it for people. This is Respawn Roscoe signing off. If you want to get more on Bound by Flame or any other big games coming out over the next months, get yourself onto mygameslounge.com.